Welcome back everybody to Siege of Dungeon, a team-based strategic roguelite, which at the day of me recording has literally just been released today. We are going to have a look at its official demo. And the interesting thing about this game so far is right now, at the second of this recording, the game has 16 reviews with an overall rating of being mixed. That means it's something interesting to talk about, and it's worth looking at it, I think, because let's see what the positives, what maybe the negatives are, and see if it is something for you, something for me, something for us. Also, just as a side note, I have only seen, when I look at the Steam page, I only see 3 positive reviews so far, because apparently all the negative ones are in a different language. Besides having seen this what I just stated, and a few pictures of the game, which definitely look interesting. That's what caught my eye in the first place, of course. I know nothing about this game. This is what a demo is for. Just give you a proper first impression. You're on JustDaZack, right? First things first, though, is I was able to select language here at the beginning. That's nice. There's no. There's no other settings menu whatsoever. Which, okay, it's a demo, but I like to have options. I like to have a settings menu. Regardless, we don't have one. I might as well jump straight into the game and see what Siege of Dungeon is about. Ooh, immersion. Here we go, challenger, who knows no despair. Hey, sorry, the challenger whom I admire. Thank you very much for coming to the Lost City. I guess you're here to find something. Ha! Your soul. Your soul! I feel great possibilities from your soul. I will assist you in the dungeon. Please, bring collected soul coins to me to gain more powerful power. Whether or not you can reach the deepest point within a limited time, it all depends on your ability, my dear challenger. Hey. However, the entrance to the second floor area is blocked by thorns and vines that are constantly being cut. No good way to break through has yet been found. There's only access to the 5th floor of the first biome. There, the Grumpy King is waiting for you. Well, I will wait for you at the entrance of the 2nd floor. If you are still alive, that is. Oh man, if I just see such a rough luck, I always have to remember the merchant in Resident Evil 4. Such an iconic character. And I should have focused on the game. I couldn't read what just happened in the loading menu. So right off the bat, we can select a relic. Weighted bracelets. Samurai specific. Whenever Samurai's armor breaks, deal 50% damage to random enemy target based on his lost armor. Interesting. There's also something archer and something mage specific. Telescope, rusting potion. The telescope, when a critical hit is made, the targeted enemy will inflict a stack of hunter's mark. Rusting potion, whenever a vulnerable inflicts to an enemy, gain 2 armors to all allies. I'll be one of those victims if I take it lightly. Still, might just be me, but it looks like... Nope, there's also definitely some translation errors going on with the grammar. And look at this. Here after Hunter's Mark, here after Allies, we have dots. There's no dots after weighted bracelets. So when he loses armor or when it breaks, deal 50% damage just to random target. I'll take this. Weighted bracelets on the Samurai. Oh, another relic straight off. Enchanted Crystal, Saintess's Blood, and the Veteran's Ebony Armor. General, each time the character takes a turn, gain 2 armor. Alright, Saintess's Blood. Damage taken reduced by 1 when you have no armor. Your skills do not cost MP in turn 1. Ebony Armor. If it is the hero, it seems to be pretty good. Settlement of Goblins. So we have move, logbook, item, character. Click move to move your character. Each movement will cost 1 movement point. You can move your character until you run out of movement points. If you do not intend to take an action, select skip turn to leave your character on standby. The time of the dungeon will lapse for 1 hour after all characters have completed their actions. Then, all characters can move again. The objective of player is to reveal the boss room in each level and defeat the Goblin King in level 5. Boss room, level 5. Also, the time you can stay in each ecological zone is limited. Please proceed carefully as you enter deeper parts of the dungeon. Alright, reveal the location of the boss room. Autosaving, we have Fragment of Relics. Embedded it with the power of challengers, can be used to upgrade class relics. We have coins, coin made with a dead soul. They can be used as tokens to trade with merchant. We also have these 3 things apparently, 11 hours. The time remained. All members die when the countdown reaches 0. Oh man, that's not nice. Book of Omniscience. Increase character's attribute when reaching the next floor. That sounds nice. We have the rated bracelet on the samurai, and we have the veteran's armor. Each time the character takes a turn. The question is, who's the character? Everyone? So we have a samurai level 5 maybe, an archer level 6, and the mage level 5, or maybe their movement points. Okay, well, it seems like we can move all of those in different ways. Well, this seems to be blocked off. I have selected the samurai, so WASD seem to work as well. 1 movement point, there's an enemy. 2 movement points. Start a fight with all members in battlefield. That is the battlefield. Does that mean now? Cancel. Okay, I cancel. Because now I would, if I got that right, it looks like I was only able to fight this monster with only these 2 characters. Can I switch to the archer and get her in here as well? Looks like it. So let's go with the samurai again. By the way, 31 HP, 11 mana, 28, 13, 24, 17. Logbook item, view backpack. Nothing here. Character? That's the samurai. Shield strike, slash. She has charge shot and a hail of arrow. All the stats are like this. I so like that even here that you have this movement animation or this idle animation. It seems to be also very well done. I like this pixel art. I like the animations with the flowers here, very unique. Fitting, she's floating. Also has a weaken and fireball. The question is, because if I look at these items, it seems like my veteran's ebony armor might not be equipped to anyone. So I would like to know if I could equip it, but it's not here at least. Maybe it works on all our characters, I'm not sure. Logbook, by the way. Records various information about the dungeon, including enemy characteristics or item stories. To be revealed in next version. Fair enough. Okay, so everyone is here. If you hover over this is this is part of the battlefield, so I'm gonna move in. Trigger the fight with all our characters. I like this difficulty 1. There's like a goblin and like a dire wolf or something. Let's enter. Battle start. Ooh, okay. Good old 2D. Burst. You will gain 1 burst point at the beginning of each turn, which can strengthen some skills and cost new MP. Please utilize them in combat. Okay. Attack, guard, skill, escape. So this seems very Final Fantasy-esque, which I like. The style, visually, I think this combat is very stylized, but in a good way. I really like how it looks. So I have the archer selected, which has 2 armor, because she started the turn, I guess. Each time the character takes a turn. Maybe it means each time a character takes a turn. I consume MP to cast skill, and burst skills cost no MP. I have 1 burst point. So cost either 3 MP or 2 burst point. No, snipe would be burst point, and rainfall would be... Seems like the skills also are a little bit different if you use a burst point. Charge shot becomes snipe, hail of arrow becomes rainfall. Deal 3 hit 1 physical damage to all targets. So 3 to all. Right? Charge shot. Deal 9 physical damage to a single target. High chance of landing a critical hit. 3 MP though. Oh, escape. Oh, there's the settings menu. It's just within the game. Let's actually up the master volume, because I think the game is surprisingly quiet all around. Let's have a look like this. Turn up the volume of the music a bit as well. Okay, I just want to do a normal attack, because I want to do how much does that do. Okay, damage 5. Sure. Just a straight up shot. Fair enough. Normal attack. Okay, was the wolf. Okay, this is the turn order. Fair enough. So she should. Sorry. The archer took 4 damage, but 2 were blocked thanks to the armor like this. I want these guys to attack our samurai, because if his armor breaks, we deal 50% of its damage, right? Based on the lost armor, yeah, would be 1 damage at least. Okay, normal attack deals 6 damage. I'm fine. That kills the wolf. Let's go. There we go. Sorry. So I made some noise in the background. We have also the mage. Let's try skill. I only have 1 battle point again. Fireball. Deal 10 magical damage to a single target, inflicts burn. Burn deals 1 damage per turn and is stackable. Weaken. Increase damage taken of every hit by 1, except follow-up attack. Damage taken of every hit. Increase damage taken except follow-up attack. Fair enough. I keep pressing escape because I just want to close this menu, but right-click does the same. Okay, what about a normal attack? Only 3. Fair enough. Now it's the goblin's turn. Oh, to all of them. But thanks to our relic and the broken armor, we dealt damage back. Interesting. Okay, we have battle points now. On her, snipe would deal 12 physical damage to a single target, and it would be a critical hit. Let's do this. Snipe with the battle points. 16. Ooh, nice. Okay, just normal attack. Goblin mage is done. Soul coin times 42. Coin made with the dead soul, yeah. So 42 soul coins, 1 relic fragment, which we can use to upgrade our relics, and we can select a reward. 8 soul coins, fruit of life, or magic spring. Extra 20% soul coin bonus. Restore the 5 HP of all team members in battle. Restore the 3 MP of all team members in battle. Our archer lost some HP, but let's just take the soul coin maybe. We didn't take that much damage after all. Okay, we still have some movement left. Altar speed. Grant character blessing with a specific attribute. Well, that's speed, so that seems to be something we want to have on our archer maybe. Good. Consecrate the altar to gain a speed enhancement. Cancel use sacrifice. Dedicating HP. Gain a chance to increase the altar reward level if you pay 5. Let's just use it normally. Speed has increased by 1. Okay, that means settings, character. We have speed here, so I guess early on it was 9. And now we have the +1 bonus. Affects character's priority in movement. And maybe that would have been better on another character, because the archer, of course, is already kind of fast and can move early on in combat, but hey, we're learning. So our mage, this is nothing in this room. She's out of movement. Okay, archer can move 2 rooms, and there's the boss room, and she can move 1 room as well. Yep, and we are. An hour has passed. Yep, so the boss fight. Defeat the boss to proceed to the next biome. Enter boss fight. All members will join the fight. Fair enough. Yeah, let's go. Boss fight time. Let's defeat the lead boss. Okay, so Archer, the tiny goblin, our other characters, and then this guy. The Golem Rider. A goblin Golem Rider. Ooh, cool. Goblin Dart. Right click on those enemies doesn't reveal anything. We can't escape. It's a boss fight. Fair enough. I guess it's time to use our MP and stuff. Hail of arrows. 9. Let's try to get rid of the small one. Ooh, critical hit as well. Cool. Poison. Ooh, 4 damage. And he didn't even get that. We don't have any items, consumables, it seems. Oh no. Okay, slash, 10 damage. Shield strike. Gain 3 times armor, essentially. Consume all armor and deal damage twice to a single target based on armor lost. Then gain 50% of armor lost. So 3 plus 100%. So, oh man. 3 plus double. So 5 armor, because thanks to our relic we already have 2. That would be 5 armor up to 10. Then we would consume it all and deal damage twice to a single target. So 2 times 5 damage. And we would gain 50% armor back. And this should also trigger our weighted bracelets, right? Which would be another 5 damage if I got this right. Let's try this out. Let's try this on this guy. 4 damage. Why 4? Let's see. 9. Okay. Dealt 8 damage. And it seems like I also didn't trigger weighted bracelets. Didn't it say 3 plus 100%? Shouldn't it be 2 plus 3 equals 5 plus 100% equals 10? I don't know. Seems like I didn't quite get that skill. Why can't you? No, it's just grayed out skill. Weaken. That would be more damage, but fireball. Let's get rid of this tiny goblin. Fair enough. Okay, you attack on you. Blocked. You gain some damage back too. Man, he's about to die. Okay, better points. Snipe. Physical damage. Yes, come on. Snipe him. 16 damage, I like. Oh man. This poison is not nice. So slash would be 10 damage. And this would be 8 damage for some reason. Gain 3 plus 100% armor, yeah. Why did this only go up to... Consume all armor, which should be 10. And deal damage twice to a single target. So it should deal 10 damage. Based on the armor, then gain 50%. Let's try this again. Maybe I did some... No, it says deal 4 damage. 9. Looks like I'm not getting something there. But it gets back to 5. Does he have armor or something? Doesn't seem so. Okay, weaken. Inflict 2 vulnerable on a single target. Fireball. It burns. Not ready this turn, but fair enough. Oh, he armors up himself. Do we keep armor? It looks like we actually keep armor. It's not like we'll like in other roguelites where we lose it at the start of our turn. I like this. So this gets added on. And come on, just no, it's 14 because the armor, right? Another charge shot then. There we go. And something happened here. Maybe the burn. So coin 89 like this. 4 relic fragments. Heal. Find the merchant to enchant a character and learn heal. Select your reward. Looks like we're still hurt. I guess in this circumstance I'm gonna take the heal. Because our samurai, ooh man, really took some damage there. So select a new relic. I guess because these two are purple, they are of a higher rarity. Grindstone. Gain 1 power to all allies per critical hit, up to a maximum of 2. 1 power. I guess power is gonna increase our damage for 1, maybe? Per critical hit up to a maximum of 2. Is this only per combat, per battle, or is this always? Like, we could trigger this with our archer. Ruby Pendant. 20% chance of reducing damage taken to 1 when attacked by a vulnerable target. And Ground Grasping Vines. Reduce damage taken by 2 when you have at least 6 armor. Ooh, also interesting. Let's try out the Grindstone. Wanna find out how this works. Ooh. We did the boss room. There's a rat there, cool. All members' maximum HP has increased by 7. Ooh, nice. Still hurt, but almost at maximum. It seems like we regained our MP, at least to a certain degree. Item, so heal. Find the merchant to enchant a character and learn heal. So this is an item, which we can trade with a merchant, apparently. Character. Also like that, of course, later on we can gain additional skills according to this menu. Okay, looks like we want to look around. What is here? Just some fire. No. Restore 50% HP and MP of nearby characters. No. Looks like we can do this later as well, right? Let's do this later. Oh, there's an enemy here. Nothing here. So I want this guy to stay here or actually go into combat. Combat range is here as well. Ooh. Does that mean we would fight both of them? Okay, you stay here. I wonder, how does this work now? If we initiate combat with the goblin. Would be all 3 against all 3. Fair enough. Difficulty 2. Well, let's enter the fight. Okay, time to battle. Goblin Mage, Goblin Chopper, and Goblin Mutant. Let's try charge shot to gain a critical. 90 damage. I guess we want to get rid of the Goblin Chopper first. There we go. No crit, unfortunately. 6 damage is a lot. Slash. 10 damage. Yep, get rid of this guy for now. The Mage. Fireball weaken. This costs 3, this costs 2. I mean... No. Fireball. Good old Fireball. You can't go too wrong with that, I feel. Fireball. Some burn. Let's go. Armor blocked. Some charge back due to our weighted bracelet, I think. Okay, so he's at 14. We have 2 battle points. I'm going to use the snipe. Yeah, against this guy. There we go. Down. Blocked some damage. There we go. Power went up as well. Deal extra 1 damage on each hit. And this stacks. So let's see. The grindstone doesn't tell us that this is per battle. Would be nice if we could just go power 2 with the crits, but probably not. Let's see. It doesn't state there though. Another shield strike, 8 damage and armor again or something, right? Let's go. Up to 9 again. Maybe I misread or I don't understand something about the ability. Something is off there. Another fireball. Nah, attack is only 3, right? 4. So 18. Can we get this with the other characters? We can. Not sure when the mutant attacks. The archer is gonna be first anyway, so let's actually do a fireball. Never mind. Burning. Does it take the burn damage now? No, per turn. I guess when it's its turn. So charge shot is gonna be deal 10 damage. Normal attack deals 6 damage. I guess the charge shot then. And seems like that was a crit as well, maybe. Yeah, power 2. Okay, some items. Thank you. More coins, some heal. I guess the MP is what we want in this case. So let me guess, the power 2 doesn't stay. So the artifact only works. I mean, fair enough. The veteran's ebony armor, of course, only says like in kind of... But this implies combat. This doesn't necessarily say so. But fair. So 5 movement. So this wolf is still there. Move the mage over here. Mr. Samurai goes here. Let's fight. We have 10 hours left until we die. Because of time. Okay, time to battle. 11-11. Both of them are going to attack. We can't do much about this. Maybe if I get a crit on my charge shot. Sure, let's try. Yep, okay, nice. So he's gonna attack. 4 damage to our samurai. Let's do a normal attack. 7. Normal attack 4. There we go. Some soul coins. Relics. So healing. Mana. Everyone regains some, right? 3. Yeah. Mana again. Okay, it's your turn then. There's another altar of speed. I guess this time I would try to do this. Enemy there. With a mage. So that she can act before enemies. So I can go back to the campfire, but I probably would need all my movement. Do we have an overall map? We do, kinda. Cool, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe explore this area. I do want to spend my movement, I guess. Yeah, I want to have a look at these. So I'm down 10 hours left, which is fine. Now, archer. Have a look up here. What is this? Is this something? No, it just leads to the other room as well. Okay, she's out of movement. Mr. Samurai. Ooh, there's the boss room already. Okay, Mrs. Mage. So all 3 enter combat with these 2 goblins. Let's go. I actually like that you can split up your party. There will probably circumstances where this is going to be important. Okay, at 21, 25. Let's start with a charge shot against the mage. Nah, only 9 damage, no crit, unfortunately. Foreign poison. I'm not a fan of poison. Shield again. Or slash 10 straight up. Let's do this. Increases our armor as well. 8 left. Good old fireball. Get rid of the mage before he does his AoE again. Okay, and you gonna do this snipe. Wait, snipe. For the bell point 16, you attack. Hopefully this samurai nice. Took some damage thanks to the bracelets. There we go. Soul coins. Relic fragments. Fortunately, I don't quite know where I can actually upgrade my armor or my relics. Probably with the merchant as well. So samurai is there. You can move 3. The archer's already out. But if we go to the boss, it's gonna trigger all things regardless, right? So I want to check out that unknown event there. We have 9 hours left. I forgot if this gets triggered to the next floor, honestly. So we need only one person here. I'm gonna move you close. Ah, shit. Wait, I wanted to. I just moved right, left. Oh, great. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna move you closer here. Let's check this event. Ooh, even with some art. As you were exploring the dungeon, you felt dizzy. You fell over, knees on the ground, as if you were suppressed by a murderous aura. You recovered from dizziness. You saw a beam of light coming from what should have a wall next to you. It was a statue of a goblin, which stood there solemnly. Salute or attack? Interesting. Let's salute the statue. Samurai maximum HP increased by 3. Samurai lost 10 AP. 10 AP? What? So I took 10 damage, but my maximum HP was increased by 3? Compelled by the powerful aura the statue exerted, you could not resist and gave it a solemn salute in respect of the then great warrior. You had a feeling that if the goblin and the statue was still alive, there would have been a deadly battle between you two. The statue once again exerted its pressure, forcing you to kneel. A few seconds later, the pressure wore off. You stared at the motionless statue as you staggered out of the room. Yeah, I think that's how it worked, right? If I look at my character now. I think 38 maximum HP, but 10 damage. So, yeah, took 10 damage, but my maximum HP was increased by 3. Seems... What happened there? Yeah, plus 3. Nice. Kind of a trade-off. In this case, we can move her over here to the last explored room. I'm not sure if it's necessary. You are going to move over here and rest at the campfire. Of nearby characters, oh no, it's not all of them. Assemble. All characters assemble and rest. Dungeon time elapses by 1 hour. Okay, let's do this. Everyone got rested. Time elapses. 8 hours left. 7 hours only. How 7? Because you fall asleep. Wasn't I at 11 before? Maybe it was only 9 after all. Okay, it's fine. She is able to reach the boss. Let's go. Another boss battle. Stage 2. Oh, same fight again. Really? That should be a piece of a cakewalk. Is that how you talk? Piece of a cakewalk? Okay, 9 damage to you. No crit, unfortunately. Ah, poison again. Not nice. Okay, slash shield strike. I'm gonna use your attack. I guess also on this guy, sure. 8 damage, you are at least at 5 armor, and you are going to use the fireball to apply burn to the golem rider. Sure. Took 1 damage, took 10 armor. So you are... Okay, just deal a normal attack, get rid of the goblin here. Oh, nice. Was he attacked? Or is he poisoned or something? Or did I lose my 3 armor after all? Wait, so wait, armor does go down from turn to turn, right? But because of my other veteran's armor, it also gets reapplied by 2. But due to me having lost 3 armor, I think I dealt 2 damage? Kind of looks like it. Shield strike. So this gains the 6 armor plus 150%. Consume all armor and deal. Okay, that seems to. Let's do this. 7 damage twice, and he's back to 7 armor. Another fireball, because why not? 2 burn. He just keeps blocking. How mean. Battle point. You are going to deal a charge shot. There we go. Quit as well. Okay, yeah, I lost the 3 armor, thus I dealt some damage. I think that's what happened. Let's do a slash. There we do. And you just finish it with a normal attack. Easy peasy. Soul coin. Relic fragment. Soul extraction live. Find the merchant to enchant a character and learn soul extraction live. I think I'm gonna regain some stuff, right? Let's, in this case, maybe the money, maybe MP? Money. Let's be greedy. New relic, Iron Sand. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy whenever the character gains armor. Ooh. Is this for every character? Because every character gains armor. Charcoal Bomb. When a burned enemy is killed, deal 2 damage per stack to all enemies. Interesting. Saintess's Blood. Damage taken reduced by 1 when you have no armor. Nope, Iron Sand, please. That sounds pretty good. To the next stage. All members, maximum MP has increased by 4. Nice. And HP as well. Cool. So currently we're at the start of stage 3. Let's do a quick cut to the next time something unique happens to us. See ya in a second, guys. Check out my products. The sources are a commercial secret though. So we can purchase, we can enchant, and we can sell. Sell your skill gems. What are skill gems? Oh, these. Soul Extraction Live and Heal. Whenever you kill an enemy, restore 10 HP. Passive. Purchase. Purchase relics and skill gems. Pay to equip skill gems and learn new skills. So that would be these two if I got this right. So this is a passive. Whenever you kill an enemy, restore 10 HP passive. So could I do this, for example, on my archer? Because she somehow gets attacked quite a bit, and luckily, but she's also the one who kills quite a bit, so that seems like a decent passive. So if do I slot it in, so to speak? Seems so. In the middle? Learn the skill. Confirm. Doesn't seem like I paid anything for this. And we have the heal ability. Restore 200% HP of a single target. I'm not quite sure what the 200% refer towards to. But we could do it on her. Let's have it, for example, here. Here. It also seems to be for free. I like this. Let's purchase something. Oh, this is expensive. Welcome. So, upgrade material, money. So, buying relics costs 1,050 or 800. We have seen these vines before. Reduce damage taken by 2 when you have at least 6 armor and Hunter's Boots. First attack each turn deals 25% extra damage. Nice. Skill gem. Okay, Ground Collapse. Deal 80% physical damage to all enemies. Ground Collapse 1. Okay, and this is the same skill, but one of them is on sale, the other one isn't. Ricochet Shot. Deal 130% physical damage to a single target. Followed by 2 follow-up attack which deal 3 magical damage. And Focus. Restore 1 battle point. For 4 mana, essentially. Or 4 MP. So a strong attack and then 2 follow-up attacks. And we have class relics. Indestructible Statue, which costs 25. Starcatcher's Flask, 25. And Demonic Wand, also 25. For the Samurai, Archer, Mage respective. Gain 2 defense permanently upon pickup. Grants 25% armor to a team member when defending. Ooh. Oh, there was a defending button as well, right? Gain 2 defense permanently. Oh, this is pretty good, but we can't allow to buy any of these. Even though I took like the 20% increase on soul kinds from time to time, I can't get this. But I mean, this is for free. 80%. If we fight a lot of small enemies, this might be good. Sure, let's buy this. And the Ricochet Shot. It doesn't say so, but it looks like this is supposed to be for the archer. Single target followed by 2 follow-up attack, which deal 3 magical damage. Let's buy this too, because we can. can't upgrade anything. Only buy these class relics, unfortunately. So if I say enchant, just out of curiosity, if I would sell those, how much would I gain? Oh, 72 and 60. Okay, so less, just to make sure. But we can equip it to all of these guys. I mean, I kind of want to use my archer for the charge shot to trigger critical hits due to our one relic. Physical damage, probably not so strong. Maybe it's actually good on this guy. He should have a lot of physical damage though, right? But ground collapse also seems to be for him. 80% physical to all. Pretty sure he has the highest thing. Let's equip this at least for once. Ricochet shot. I mean, if we know there's just a few small enemies who needs to have at least 3 damage dealt to them, the ricochet shot sounds pretty nice. To 2 follow-up attack, which deal 3 magical damage. I'm not quite sure if the follow-up attacks are to the same target or to someone else, though. Let's have this, sure, on him too. Why not? Because we can. Alright, see you after the next cut. What I just noticed is that the hours, the time you have left, does actually not change from floor to floor. So I'm on floor 4 out of 5, and I have only 4 hours left. So there's definitely an incentive to not explore every single room, as I did, and rest at every single bonfire, as I did, because you're running out of time eventually, and you have to find the bosses to proceed to the next boss room. Oh man, let's see if I can do it in time. I finally made it to the final boss. Barely in time, we have only 1 hour, our last hour left. I have 2 movement. I actually used my characters and went through the entire dungeon. Everyone took another route. We had some battles where I only used 2 characters. And right now at the end, I just noticed that, oh no, I still have my Compass of Danger, but it's an item that you can trigger on the overworld map. So this would allow me to reveal the location of boss room. Let's use this. I can't, because I already revealed the boss room by myself. Fair enough, so that wasn't a bug or an oversight of the game, it was just me expecting something different. To have it applied automatically or to use it from my inventory, but it's here. Just noticed that. Also, I managed to gain or buy 2 more items. First off, the Guardian. Every time our Samurai gains armor, is increased by 3. And also Enchanted Crystal. Your skills do not cost MP in turn 1. But we are a little bit endangered. Our mage took some damage, has only half her MP. The archer has full life. Almost half MP. The samurai luckily has a lot of health, but also only not full MP at least. Let's see if this is enough to defeat the final boss of, I think, this demo. Let's go. Defeat the boss to proceed to the next biome. It should be the last one, if I understood this right. Let's go. Oh, the Goblin King, yeah. I love the star. Look at him. Oh no, he summons more goblin. 175 HP, that's a big Goblin King. Okay, let's see. We want to use Charge Shot because I want to get the power up through criticals. Goblin Mage, there we go. 1 crit, that's good. Alright, so the mage's turn. I guess in this case, like, extra Weaken or extra Infernal Blast might be good. Heal cost 0 at the first turn, right? So I really want to use my items if I can at the beginning. But we also want to get rid of these enemies as fast as possible. So it's only this turn. It's only gonna be the Goblin King. So let's apply some burn to him, maybe. Weaken could be nice. I am unsure, but burn also triggers every round. Maybe this is the time to use the Weaken at least once on the Goblin King. Let's go. Also, it seems like that triggered... Oh, it does trigger twice. Increased damage taken off every hit by 2. Okay, that was my thing then. Let's see. Skill... Oh, this music. So epic. A little bit too loud if you ask me. But it's the final fight after all. Deal 10 damage, 10 physical damage to a single target, followed by 2 follow-up attack with which deal 3 magical damage. This actually would correspond and combo with the vulnerable. Nice. On the other hand, we really want to get rid of these enemies. Let's see, ricochet. Dun, 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 7 to all is not quite enough. This also gains some armor. A lot of armor, let's go. Getting rid of the goblin. Only 9, fair enough. Block this somehow. Oh man, this Goblin King. Goblin King raised his weapon, ready to sweep his subordinates and all targets together. What? So he's going to attack them and us? Is that a cue that we should guard this turn? Maybe it is. Oh man, I'm so afraid of her. These tiny goblins are also going to act though. Health arrow, 3 to hit. Oh, rainfall, 5 damage. He's vulnerable. So this would be 10 to every enemy, right? Interesting. Damn. Can't really get rid of any of the other enemies. Maybe the Goblin King. I'm not sure how much damage he deals to his guys and how much damage he's going to deal to us. Kinda want to get rid of these small fries if possible. So this Goblin Chopper won't act, but he has 35 health. This is a guaranteed critical though. Okay, let's try to do this on the Goblin King. Let's hope we can survive this round. I am a little bit unsure. Oh man, oh mage, you're going to guard or heal yourself? 14, is that enough, I wonder? It has to be. I would like to block, but what is that doing? Only 50% damage and gain 4 armor. No, okay, 6 armor, so she has 20 total, kinda. Oh no, skill. Let's shield strike on the Goblin King and hope he gets rid of his guys now. There's also a bunch more armor, more damage. Let's see what happens. Only on her. I thought he was getting ready to swipe at everyone. Oh, pound! Yes! Oh, he got rid of his enemies, luckily. There also seems to be maybe some over damage, because this dead guy has some redness. Oh, she barely survived. Oh, yeah. But she did. We have to do something. Guarding is not doing much. So 3 times 3. He is damaged, so he does take extra damage. Or the charge shot. 15 damage, maybe a crit. This would deal 9 damage, but maybe more. Plus 6 because of vulnerable, right? Increased damage taken off every hit by 2, except for the up attack. If I aim this over, it says 5. So 15 damage total. I guess the crit would deal more, and she heals on her crit, so this is better after all. Yeah, 2 heal at least. Oh, can we mega heal? We can't. We could weaken him even more, or we could fireball him. This maybe allows one of our guys to survive. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Okay, heal yourself. Hopefully the Goblin King attacks our samurai. That would be what I'm hoping for. Deal damage twice. This does stack. Let's do this again. I think giving our combo and vulnerable, that is always the best. Oh no, he attacked the archer. Not nice, Goblin King. Not nice. Goblin King exhausted after all subordinates were slayed. Well, it's your turn. It's your fault, I mean. But at least he's not going to kill our archer. It sounds like. So weaken again. Vulnerable 5. Does that stack? Or I guess because he's exhausted. Could also use this. Oh, Inferno. 23 damage inflicts 2 burn. Yeah, let's go. 28 damage. There we go! Soul coin, 532. Relic fragment, 4. Select your reward. More soul coins, 100 extra. Increase the max movement points of all members by 1 for the next hour. Restore life. Well, she's dead. I guess 100 extra coins. I'm not sure if this matters anymore, because this should be the last one, right? Let's see, though. Warrior's helmet. For the samurai, each time the samurai takes a turn, armor will not wear off. Ooh, this would be so good on him. Telescope. When a critical hit is made, the targeted enemy will inflict a stack of Hunter's Mark. Explosive rune. Fireball type skills now inflict 1 extra burn. Also nice, but we have so much armor on our samurai. That would be good. Let's see what happens. Glowing. We defeated the Goblin King. I really like how he looked. That was amazing. I have to admit, so far, I had a lot of fun with the demo. with this game. Oh, the merchant. Hey, isn't this the My Dear Challenger? Sure enough. You're the one destined to conquer this dungeon. I'll never read the wrong person. It's a business after all. However, I'm here to invite my lord here to go back to the ground to make some adjustments. In the near future, the gate of the dungeon will be opened for you again. I guess this means that is indeed the end of the demo of Siege of Dungeon. Just according by the demo, I'm surprised that it has mixed review. What we just did, I really liked. Like, the base game style was very fun. You have to explore. Thanks to the time mechanic, you have an incentive to not always take the optimal route. Sometimes you just have to send your individual characters out and they have to fight individually or just with a second teammate, not with all three of them. So you have to always try to optimize what you can optimize. I just barely made it in time, due to me actually noticing you have to, like at the second to last dungeon. Thanks to the different relics and items you can gain, apparently you can also make some very interesting builds. I was lucky and gained a lot of armor things due to the shield slam, and so I could really focus on the samurai. But also everyone gaining armor and dealing damage when armor is gained and when armor bursts with the samurai and so on. I like this. So that was a very armor heavy run, but I can see, due to the relics and due to the characters, that you could also build a critical group that focus on gaining critical hits and benefits from those. Yeah, or just a vulnerable group or a burning group. There were definitely a few items there as well. The merchant also sold an item at the end, which I unfortunately couldn't afford because it did cost like 1,300 soul coins. I was at 1,200, unfortunately. That item that I could have bought was a double-headed snake or so, which would double all the stacks per turn from vulnerable, or the effects from vulnerable and burn. So that would have been very powerful too, I think. I love the art style. That is very well done. Like, the Goblin King looks amazing. One thing I did not like that much was the animation and the clearness of what enemies actually do against you. You have the combat turner, but you have to keep that in mind, because sometimes your character just takes damage. And if you just forgot which of the enemy's turn it was, it's not quite as easy to understand. Sorry, I just made some noise in the background. It's not quite as easy to understand who did what of your enemies. So maybe like a combat log, but I would rather like to see even more improved animations of enemies, also of your own characters. Like, just have more things going on, make it clearer, make the samurai really swing a sword, maybe like go up to the enemy instead of just standing there doing a tiny swipe. Just do it, making a bit more of it at the top to make it more visually interesting. And again, especially on visual clarity for enemies, I think that would make it way better to see what they are even doing. Sometimes just one of my characters took damage and I was, okay, I think that imp over there did it, but I wasn't that sure. That's my biggest gripes though so far. I have to admit, I would love to see more characters in the full game instead of what we just had, samurai, archer, mage. That would really emphasize on replayability, more character classes, also more options to build your groups. Have a samurai and, I don't know, a blood mage and a bard. Depends on what the game offers for classes, of course. But that would be very important, I feel. Maybe also a little bit of meta progression, that your different runs can be improved somehow as well by tiny upgrades. We saw that the characters all have a lot of stats, individual ones, that you can upgrade during the run. So maybe that would be a way. More relics to unlock, start maybe with a relic or so. So this optimization and maybe improving from run to run might be a gripe, which of course that's a roguelite thing for pretty much all games, right? How much replayability is there? Of course, more bosses, more enemies, more room variety, more mechanics. hard to tell from just the demo on how much more the game offers. Maybe this is that's the only thing I could explain for just having played the demo, because the demo was a very good impression, at least to me. What do you guys say? Tell me down in the comments, please. Seriously, please. But I guess that could be a reason why the main game currently has only mixed reviews. If at least that would be one of the explanations I could think of right now. If what we've seen in the demo is all the main game offers, plus maybe just a few more rooms. But, and like, that would be like all the mechanics or so that we've seen, or maybe 90%, 80% of it. That would be not enough. For a demo, I feel like characters, mechanics, and so on is nice. It's totally enough to see what the game wants to go for. And I really hope the main game has more of all of those. More rooms, different routes, more classes, more relics, more build varieties, maybe some meta progression, just more of this. Because as a baseline, just from the demo, I like this. I don't see anything wrong with this. I enjoyed my time. I now played roughly over an hour, and that was a good time I am having. I like the style. The music is fine. Nothing too bad about it. Nothing that stood out to me personally. Just sufficient enough, solid. Again, the style I really like. The core gameplay is also nice, engaging. So yeah, looks like in the future I might be able to, and might be required to check out the full game to see what the difference there is, there might be. Regardless, please tell me what you think of this, of the video, of the game, of my representation. And I'm very much happy when we see each other in the next video. Stay awesome.